What's up, beautiful people? In this video we will be fertilizing the gardener. That's right, most of my garden plants right now are in the brassica family, so we will be fertilizing them because I'm starting something new every first weekend of the month. So let's get into it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy Ricky Jones Jr. Welcome to the channel. Don't Keep Up With the Joneses palette and gardening edition. I love doing gardening videos and everything in between, and also we are launching out our own gardening business called Garden With Me. So you will see different tips and tricks and ideas and things like that that we will be able to provide to you, as well as show you different things that you can do as well if we aren't able to reach and touch out to you just yet, okay? Because we're starting where we are, which is in Tampa, Florida, and we'll be able to bloom and blossom from there, which we do have something coming up in Atlanta, okay? So the latter 2 weeks of Atlanta, we will be there. So let us know if there's different things that you all would like to collaborate on, be it gardening videos, showing your garden, grow bags, whatever, whatnot. Let us know and we will be there, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and fertilize, which I have my fertilizing contents here, which, like I said, I am gardening with a lot of things in the brassica family. So those are like collards and kale and arugula and things like that are leafy greens, which are going to be needing nitrogen, okay? Nitrogen is the things that you feed those leafy greens. Anything that is green and grows, it can benefit from nitrogen, okay? So you can use this and do this wherever you are, with the idea that it does help grow and things to blossom and bloom, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I have a mixture that I'm gonna put together. We're also gonna use some fish emulsion, but we're also gonna use that rainwater barrel to water everything, okay? Because we all know when it rains, the plants react in such a beautiful, beautiful way that now we can do it ourselves with the rainwater barrel anytime we need, okay? All right, y'all, so, wait, if you're new to the channel, click that red button, turn to a glory button, and let somebody else know to do it too. Okay, I gave you enough time, let's go. All right, so for my mixture, I'm going to start off with some sea salt, which is very good in allowing for your plants to receive the nutrients that they need to thrive and survive. That is going to be well enough to let us do what we need to do. From there, I'm going to put some blood meal in there, which has your nitrogen as well as your, let me just check to make sure I said it correctly. No, it's heavy, it's heavy on nitrogen. So blood meal is a very great fertilizer. It's a granular fertilizer, which I'll put links down below in the description section so that you can get it as well. You can find it on Amazon, which, like I said, I'm going to put a direct link so you can click that and grow. Also, we're going to put some sustain. I'm going to go ahead and finish off what I do have here in the bag, which lets me know I need to get some more because I love this stuff. Sustain. It is 464, which is your nitrogen, your phosphate, and your potassium. And so those numbers are evenly distributed, so it lets you know it's just a well-versed fertilizer in general, okay? And so a pinch of this can go a long way, as well as I'm going to use my fish fertilizer as well to fertilize my plants using my water bin, okay? So this is a sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. This is a water, water, water. And so we're going to start off with the sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle first to show you all how to use this in your raised beds as well as your grow bags. Let's go, or let's grow. Starting in our grow bags, like I said, a little pinch is all you need. Just put it at the root ball area, and this one is all corn, so I'm gonna just put it there, which even in the soil itself there is fertilizer in it, but hey, this will help as well. Same thing here, we're just gonna sprinkle around the base of the grow bag. This one is growing out very well, which is your Swiss chard. I have some kale in there as well as some mustard greens. And then just continuing the process, we have some beans, some arugula growing in here. And so a little pinch, a dab of do ya. Over here we have some sage growing nice and well, some beans, and some good old kale. So I'm gonna let that be sprinkled and doused as well. Coming to the latter part of raised bed row, we have some collards, we have some beans, and some dill. I did some extra sprinkles. We have some tomatoes, some little cherry tomatoes, and then some sage growing along here, which I'll probably plant something as well with the sage. Now, within my raised bed, we have some good old collards growing. I'm gonna put a pinch of that at the base of it. Some rosemary, doing what that needs to do. Also some tomatoes that are still growing and even producing as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some at the base for that as well, so it can do what it needs to do. All right, so as we grow along, we have some mustards, greens, and I'm gonna put the mixture at the base. These are collards. Again, that nitrogen boost is going to be uber beneficial. Rounding off this raised bed, we have some Swiss chard that is going to love everything that I have. Some kale, curly kale, and then we have some lettuce that is doing what it needs. Probably needs some support as well, so I'll make sure I go ahead and support that. In this raised bed, we have some tomatoes that are producing some beautiful looking lemon tomatoes. We have some bush beans over here, just sprinkle right there in the center of it all. Coming on down, we have some more kale growing. Like I said, I'm brassica family heavy right now with it being in the fall. We have another collard plant over there. I'm gonna just throw it down. And these are basil plants. They're good to go. They don't really need what I have. They are pretty self-sufficient. Pretty much those are voluntary. Coming along here, we have some arugula that is actually growing oh so well. Some beans that are doing its thing in there, as well as some Swiss chard that I'm gonna throw some down. All right, so if you follow me, you know I recently put down some hay. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do it. I just put it right there in the center of the plant itself, knowing that that's where the root is. But if you can see the root, throw it down in the roots of the plant. That's some good old rosemary, dino kale, as well as collards. And we have some okra doing this thing. Just a little bitty pinch, pinchy pinch, pinch, because that is growing and producing. Some peppers, put that down in there. Which I do want to say before we get to the fish emulsion, that spread went very, very far. Now, I don't know if you were able to keep track and the amount of plants that I was able to fertilize. I wasn't either. However, with that being said, I just want to show you how far that mixture can grow. I like saying grow. How far that mixture can grow in your garden and things like that, okay? So don't feel like you have to have so much when you go and sprinkle out your fertilizer. Know that we're going to do this once a month. Well, we're gonna make sure we do it at least twice a month, but the pebbles wise and the fertilizer wise, we could do that once a month as long as we fish fertilize twice a month, okay? So with that being said, we have those things down. Also, while you're fertilizing, it allows you for you to look at your things, see how they're growing, seeing how they're doing, seeing if there's weeds popping up, if you're having damage by way of pests and things like that, which allows for you to address those issues as well. So don't just sprinkle and go, but sprinkle, pay attention, and realize the different things that you need to do to make sure your plants are healthy, strong, and growing the way you want them to grow. So just a little fact for that, okay? The reason why we fertilize at least once a month, okay? Gives us ability to see what's going on. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the fish emulsion, which I love to use because there's almost an immediate effect when using this, as well as when you have those grains of fertilizers out there as well. So I say grain, but I don't know, pebbles, I don't know. Content, I don't know, whatever the word is, we have it out there. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the fish emulsion. All right, so the way I like to do it first is put some of the fish emulsion, well, you got to shake it up first. That is necessary because the paste can get very thick, and that's not what you want it to do, which it has a NPK ratio of 5, 1, and 1. And so obviously it's a little heavy on the nitrogen as opposed to the phosphorus and the potassium, which is great for your brassica family. So I like to spray it to welcome it to everything. Largely because my with the water, it's very slow in releasing, so I wanted to make sure it's nice and mixed in there. So I just do it like that, let it fill up with the rainwater, and then we're gonna go out there to fertilize, starting with the grow bags and then cycling back through the raised beds as we did the granular fertilizer. Alright, great people, just like that, we have the garden nice and fertilized to start the month off. Now, I encourage you to do the same too if you are gardening and growing right now in this season, in this time, wherever you are watching and viewing from. Please go ahead and fertilize, and this will be, again, like I said, something that we do every first weekend of the month or first Friday of the month. We're going to come out and fertilize our gardens, okay? And we'll be able to take pictures. Take pictures, send them to me on Instagram so I can be aware of your growth and progress. Tag me in it. I'll put my Instagram link down below that you can tag me in it. And so let's go ahead and show. You tag me in your post, I'll repost it on my Instagram, and we'll continue to encourage others, grow with others, and show how united we can grow, united we can stand, and how we are better growing together. Okay, great people, so we have the grow beds growing nice and fertilized, the raised beds, keyhole raised bed, as well as the regular raised beds, nice, growing and fertilizing. And so again, remember, while you're fertilizing, don't just sprinkle and go, but pay attention to what is going on, growing on in your garden and raised beds, just in case you have to pull out any weeds or reposition anything that may be falling, tilting, or not growing the way in which you want it to grow. All right, y'all, keep those things in mind, pay attention, and happy gardening. Links will be down below. Instagram post will be down below. Let us stay connected. Let us grow together. I love you all. Until next time, subscribe. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful December, or whatever it is that you come in contact with this video. Make sure you fertilize. Keep your plants happy, just as you like to eat. Keep your belly happy. Peace.